Hey y'all, it's DBR back for another video, and I am home fresh, you know, from school. It is week number 5, the end of week 5 of the esthetician program at Sheridan Technical College, and it's been going very, very well. I wasn't going to do an update video until like I finished the program because I kind of already have been giving you guys an update as I've been going along, and it's only a 9-week program, so I don't really need to give that much of an update. It's short. We're learning everything. I mean everything, and I love it. So there's your update. But anyways, so this video is going to be about gender expression, and I know that I've done a video about this in the past, and um, it was a very, very long time ago, so I just wanted to do it again so I can refresh um, my outlook on it, I guess. Even though my perspective hasn't really changed, like, your gender expression is your business. Like, that's, you are who you are, and that's just the end of that. But I mean, with the recent scandal that I had gone through with Sheridan Technical College, somebody brought this up to me today, and I'm kind of, I kind of looked at her and I'm like, do you think I didn't say something about it? Because I did. I said all that I needed to say, or I said all that I could say, or whatever. And so I told her, what happened with the Sheridan Technical College, which is on my channel as well. So you can go and watch that video. But I asked her, I said, she asked me, she was like, but why does it matter, if that's your gender expression, anybody that's okay or, secure enough in their sexuality or whatever, they shouldn't be bothered by you and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? I said that exact same thing, but I'm not somebody that's going to fight that fight because it's like I've already said my piece. I've already said how I feel about it, but I still have to abide by whatever rules and regulations they have. And so I said, whatever. It's all good. It's good in the hood, whatever. And she was like, but it's not. That would have rocked the boat for me. That would have, been a problem for me. And I said, you don't think it was a problem for me? And I looked at her, I'm like, you know me. You've gone to school with me for more than a year. You know that if I have a problem, I'm going to say something. And I did say something. And, I put those videos out there and I don't care who sees them. I do, all that I can do as far as getting my point across that you just need to leave people alone and let people do what they're gonna do, because at the end of the day, it's not about how you feel about it, it's about how they feel about themselves and the way that they see themselves and the point that they're trying to get across to the world in a certain environment or a certain group of people. Because even today in 2020, people are so very closed-minded and they think everything is black and white, and not everything is black and white. I'm sorry, honey. I know where you've been all these years, but it is 2020 now, and not everything is black and white. There is a gray area, especially when it comes to gender expression, because I don't think it's really fair for somebody to say you can't do this because this is reserved for this gender, or you can't do this because this looks a certain way. No, 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 no. Who are you to tell me that? That's for me to decide what's inappropriate and what's taking it to the next level. My personality is my personality. My outlook on things is my outlook on things. Like, I I I understand, where people might feel a little bothered, but that's not my problem if you feel bothered or upset. You know, Gender expression is two different things. It's totally different from sexuality. Big, big difference. And I told her, I said, I was a little bit bothered because I am a walking billboard for my brand. That's why I do all this. I don't do all this on a regular basis. Are you kidding me? This is too much. But I am a walking billboard for my brand. So I go out there and I project this, and I make it known that I do hair, obviously, and that I do makeup, obviously. You know, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a hair stylist, you know, I'm a cosmetologist at first, at heart first, before esthetician and all of that. Do I do lashes and eyebrows and waxing? And yeah, I do. Do I do facials? Absolutely. But I'm a cosmetologist first, okay? And because I don't have people, you know, little models that, you know, walk around with my work, I have to showcase that. Because when I walk up to somebody, you know, people think that guys are very ignorant to this business. Well, we're not. I'm a guy and I can do it better than you. Okay, so for me, I put it out there like, look, you can look at me and say, oh, wow, so he really does know his stuff, clearly, you know, and it'll be much easier for you to trust me if you kind of see what you could possibly look like as well, if that makes sense. You'd be more likely to trust the process if you saw what that person can do. And I'm very upfront with it. Yes, this is the stuff that I do. Are my looks very old school? Obviously, that my hair is very old school. It's very 80s, 60s, 70s, you know, from that era. And that's just me personally. That doesn't mean you're going to be a mini me. That doesn't mean you're going to be a clone of me. You know, whatever your style is, whatever suits your needs is what I'm going to do for you, because as the stylist, I have to listen to the client. It's what the client wants. Not everybody's going to look like me. I'm sorry. If you want to look like me, by all means, that just makes my job easier, because nobody does me better than me, you know? So it's like I look, you know, at this strongly, like in a very strong way, because it's so deeply personal to me. Like, this is very, very personal to me. I don't do all of this for no reason. I do all of this to show that I care, and this is my business, and this is my brand, and this is my name and reputation. I have such a good name and reputation in this business, it's not even funny. If I do somebody right now, my stuff has a staple, it has a mark, it has a signature on it, basically. Because someone can take one look at it and go, "Oh, Christian did that. Oh, Christian Styles, you know him? He did you, didn't he? He did your makeup, didn't he? Because it looks like you look like one of his clients. He did your hair, yeah, that looks like him, because only he does it that way, you know." And that's why this brand is, or that's why this field is so vast and so big, because what happens is everybody puts their stamp on it, everybody puts their signature on it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Okay? It's a very good thing, because then, you know, you don't have to do it the way that you were taught, or the way that you were brought up to do it, or the way that you know how to do it, or whatever. You do what works best for you. You do what you think looks correct. Okay? You do what's best for the client. But put a little swag to it. Put your own stamp on it. Okay? And that's the same thing that everybody, you know, or everybody's been doing lately with gender expression and androgyny and all of that. I'm a very androgynous person. I get ma'am and miss all the time. Well, I don't prefer ma'am. If you gonna call me ma'am, do I look old to you? Anyways, but you know, I am a very androgynous person, and I don't think that that's a bad thing, and I can capitalize on that because I'm so good at doing all these other things. I'm so good at rocking everything. I do everything. There's nothing that I cannot do. That's my attitude in this field. There is nothing that I cannot do, and it's not arrogance, it's confidence. So I felt like a piece of me was taken away. You know, she looked at me and she goes, "I've seen you, you know, in the other program, but you, I'm sorry to say it, but you look plain and normal, and I'm just not used to seeing you so empty. Like, where's your fire? Like, there's a part of you that's missing, because I can't do this at school." Yes, I did my face at school because, you know, makeup is a part of the facials class, so I have no choice but to do my face at the school. But I'm not allowed to be like this 24/7. I'm not allowed to wear hair like I used to be able to wear in Cosmo. It's okay because that's what I was doing in cosmetology, but now it's like it's taboo and it's not welcome, and you know it's a big deal, and it's just so stupid to me. But I get their point though. Skincare is a whole nother, you know, they it's different. But at the same time, there's women that do all of this. So I feel like it was discriminatory. So it's kind of, you know, that's, you know, where I stand on that. To me, it will always be discriminatory. Always. No matter what, no matter how you make it seem, whatever. It is discriminatory in the worst way. And I thought that we were past that, it being 2020. People are so concerned with the Patreons and the money and the. Who cares? Who cares about that? Let people be themselves. You should be protecting your student first. Fuck a client. If they feel uncomfortable, they can go. They can walk, honey. They can walk. Okay? But if you like, here's my thing. I feel like they should there should be you should just be looking at things a little bit differently. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I got somebody that's calling me. 1 second. I have to call them back because I know they get very angry if I don't. So, just 1 second. Okay, guys. I'm back. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. I had to answer a phone call. But anyways, so what was I saying? God. 20-minute phone call threw me off. What was I saying? Oh, okay, yeah. So she said that yeah, that I lost my glow and whatever. And she was like, I'm not used to seeing you so, you know, naked. No hair, no makeup, no lashes, no, you know, she was like, it doesn't even feel like I'm talking to you right now. It feels like you seem so boring, so plain. I said, yeah, I put on a show for Sheridan because I am a walking billboard. Like, it is very important to me for me to say, yes, this is what I do. Yes, this is what I do. Even for graduation. Graduation is coming up. Graduation is May 29th, and the rehearsal's 28th. I was planning on going big. Go big or go home, honey. Because, look, there is the whole school in every single department. I want you to know what department I belong to. Okay. Can you guess? You know, I want people to know right off rip, oh, he's a cosmetologist, or he's an esthetician, or, you know, he's in the beauty department, you know, somewhere, you know, maybe, you know, I need you to know right off rip. And there's no way in hell that you wouldn't know with all of this. If I just come plain on me, maybe I do a natural. I could just do a natural beat. Make sure my, you know, my makeup hides my perfections, and no eyeshadow, no nothing, no lashes, no, you know, I just get my eyebrows contoured and, you know, right, and yeah, or concealed, and you know what have you, and bam, I go that way and get my hair done, and yeah, they'll know because I look very polished, but that's not getting me any clientele. They're gonna look and, oh, just to, you know, just fine sexy black man over there, you know, that take care of his skin, nice skin, whatever, you know. They're not, you know, very well groomed, very proper, whatever. They're not gonna know, oh shit, he actually does hair, he does makeup, he does, you know. This is what it lets you know, you know, this is everything to me, everything to me. And so I said, okay, I need to really get back to it. And I need to not let what's happening ruin my passion and ruin the way that I live my life, because I feel like free gender expression is so very important, and it's such a big part of me, and it's making me act different. It's making me feel different. It's making me feel incomplete, because it's like I'm leaving a part of me at home. And that is probably the worst feeling in the world, and it's probably not the feeling that she was hoping for, you know, that for me to make me feel. She probably wasn't trying to purposely make me feel that way, but there is no other way to feel. There just is not. So I am at the point where um I just can't. I can't continue to let people think it's okay to knock other people's gender expression. You are you. Be you. Be happy with you. Be happy with who you are. Be happy with the things that you've accomplished. Be happy with the things you're going to accomplish. Be happy with the way that you do things, because there is only one you, and there will never be anybody that can match you. So I say all that to say this. If anybody tells you any differently, you look at them and you tell them that I said to them, leave me alone, back up. Back up, Romeo. You just tell them, you say, back up, get out my face. You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me how to live. You have your life, I have mine. You go live yours, and I'm going to worry about this one here. Because so often people think that it is their business and it is their right to tell somebody what they can and cannot or should and should not be doing. Who are you to tell me that? What significance do you have? What's the word? What influence do you have? What do you do for me? What does listening to you do for me? And my self-esteem and my purpose? Not a damn thing. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. And I feel like if you're a hater and you want to be negative, stay the hell away from me. Okay? Because I'll tell you straight up, if you come to me with that bullshit, I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, fudge you! Okay? That's fudge and fuck you in the same. Fudge you! You just tell them, fudge you! Okay? And I promise you, it's going to make you feel so much better. You know, me and my best friend, she just says it flat out. The fuck you! You know, but I say, fudge you! Because it's a funner way of saying it. And again, that's me. That's my expression. That's my personality. I always put a stamp on things. I always make things a little bit different. I always make things a little more extra. And I'm okay with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So, guys, stay perfectly imperfect, as always, until I see you guys next time. And I want to be over this topic so bad. I really, really do. I want to be over this. I don't want to have to keep talking about this issue. But I felt so motivated and so pushed to say something because it's like, this is ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't even have to do this. I shouldn't even have to say none of this. But I did, and I do. And it's sad that we're in 2020 and this is still a problem. This is still an ongoing issue when it shouldn't be. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. People need to leave other people alone. You just need to leave, let people live. You lived your life. Let me live mine. Thank you for all the old people. And for the young people that understand and get it, stand up, fight back, no more black man under attack. All right? Talk to y'all later. Bye.